Hey guys, it's Shape23 here, and now it's time for the Tower of Babel. Now there's a few items you would probably want to pick up in this place. A few good ones, so... But first, we must enter. Checking the mini-map to make sure I know roughly how big this area is. And okay, so where's the entry area, speaking of? Okay. There's an emergency exit, a high potion, and an ether. Now, I'm gonna go and collect some of these things, just because it would show you some of the stuff. Emergency exit. Okay, enemy. These guys are not much of a threat right now. These are some, I don't even know what they're called. I'm really impressed I got that stone blade, by the way. That surprised me. Swap woes, so I take a more... Okay, these guys are goblin captains. Just punch. No. You can attack. You can attack. Realistically, most of these enemies don't appear to be much of a threat here. Two of my 3 frontline fighters are strong enough to take him out in pretty much a singular hit. Now, this dungeon has a few items and a few things that you're going to want to deal with. So, let's just begin. High potion, and there's an ether over the other side. And this area has a few items that are actually useful and a few not as, but still, you might want to collect items. Ether is... the items on this first floor tend to think that you don't really need to collect them, but a few of them can be helpful. Particularly ethers. But in some of the later areas they become much easier to obtain. But doesn't mean picking up a few here can't help you, at least for now. Oh yes, you don't like these guys. Jeez. Kill him. Heck, summon Shiva. This is the one advantage that having her does have. If you're not going to... oh jeez. Sorry, stupid Java update. Okay. If you don't have anything, you can just kind of jump and have a really could pretty much take care of this entire fight. These enemies are not too harsh by this point. You faced a lot worse. So I'm just gonna really go for it. Don't worry, this place is not too difficult. Of course, Vidya's not going to really one-shot them right now. Vidya's not the highest level yet. But you will gain some levels for everybody. Obviously, Cecil takes a while to level up, but Cecil's kind of high level already. Seriously, he's tough. That kind of stat is not generally what you're going to have for him at this point unless you've done excessive grinding, such as I have. It'll be a little less difficult to do in the, This is B12. Now, B12... there's a green beret. Just over to your left. Now, I don't know how useful this item is. I'm going to have to check that. So let's just check that quickly. How much does it actually give to it? Does it give anything to anybody? Not really. Maybe Yang. Let me check. Just need to know, but not you. And I know it doesn't help Rosa, and she's equipping the same thing, but does the green beret... he needs some more magic defense here because there's a lot of enemies that use magical attacks. Again, it's going to become more frequent. So yeah, that's not very useful. There's a few things you can grab here that are much more useful. You want to take these guys out pretty quick. defend. Generally, if you're not going to have them doing it, just consider them the priorities. They're not too strong, but you still want to take them out fairly quickly. Generally, they're not a one-shot like they were before. I know, Kane is technically doing more damage. It's because he's got a slightly better weapon and a few other factors. But Cecil can counter. And do a lot of other things that Kane can't. Really, the point is, plus Kane takes 2 turns to attack, Cecil takes 1. So, he can essentially get off 2 attacks at the same time. You know, I'm not going to continue explaining every stat they get because it's just not that important. But they are improving. Just make sure that your entire team is ready before one of the future areas becomes a little nasty if you're not prepared. Okay, first, this building. This room has a... what is it? I have to check the map. It contains... ice brand. Now, don't worry, these fights are not... let me just check. This is a security eye. It has about 2,400 health. It's not too tough. Just defend, defend, defend. Focus with him and pray. These... oh, I don't have play on it. That's fine. Okay. But in general, just say everyone defend and have Yang focus twice. Now, and then I'm guessing your story party's MP doing this. Of course, since I don't have that, because I put dual cast in. Yeah. I know people say, what if I only want a car? You know, but they die pretty quickly. Like so. Now, let me check. Ice Plant, it's not as strong as a Stone Blade. Well, it does have an elemental advantage against certain enemies. I'm not going to use it only for the sake that it doesn't really help that much. Now, in this room, if I do not get in a fight, mind you, this room, oops, I didn't mean to have him defend, I meant him to attack. Oh well, doesn't matter. Ow, I don't like it when they do that. I don't like the fact that they can just do that. I don't like Scorch. I honestly don't know why, because it means you have to heal everyone every fight. And they're not that tough enemies either. They're just annoying. By this point, they shouldn't be a threat to anybody. Kind of there to just annoy you. Now this one is B12. Now you're supposed to go in a different door. But for now, all you need to do, there's a different door in here that just... I remember I think this is the correct one, yeah. This one has an ice lance. I think, well, this item is a little more useful. Heck, you can have him jump if you want. I'm gonna have him focus. Oops. I didn't mean to swap those. Oh well, doesn't matter. I can always just swap them back. Swap. Defend. I can probably attack now and it should kill it. See? Because I've gone now so much, technically you only need 1 focus if you've level 45 or 6. But, if you've done any higher, there's this door, which I believe is the, where we actually have to go. Attack. Attack, and attack. Literally, these goblin captains are probably some of the weakest enemies in this area, and I don't know why they're here. Literally, they're so pathetic, you can literally beat them with a few hits. Now, yes, I still have a ton of money. That's because of all that grinding I did. Tower of Battle will be 11. Now, this is a cat claws. On this floor, that's probably the best item you're gonna get here. Sorry, somebody's disturbing me. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, I was offered a chalky milk. I had to go out and take that, sorry. Now, these cat claws, are they better for Yang? No, I mean, if that clue, or... they're just better. I don't mind the status effects on his claws right now, so I'll keep those. Let me just get my book down here so I can figure out where we are. We'll be... okay. Now, what we have to do from here, there's two different places we can go, but I'm going to go down here first. There's two different entrances, both head to the next floor. This one, it's not technically where you have to go to get to the top. There's a few items you want to pick up. You might want to pick up if you're using doing a few things. First off, if you're using glows with a bow, that's good. I use stars and tonic wind. Believe it or not, all these ice items could be very useful in your future. Okay. This thing can be very annoying depending on what enemy turns up. Generally just whack it. Oh jeez, right. Just so you know, Seslox can't hurt this thing, because this thing absorbs pretty much elemental everything. Gods. And it becomes something else if you don't kill it. Okay. Like so. Although in this case it became something so weak that I don't even care. But it can, I think theoretically it can become something powerful. Well, maybe not here, but in some places you find them, they can actually become powerful things. It does become one of the random enemies that's in the area. Depending on what it is, it can either be really nasty, or can be really easy. Phoenix down. You're going to want a lot of those, particularly if you haven't grinded up some party members. And now, this is B... Flame shield, and do I have Sis equipped with a piece of flame? Yeah, I can't tell. Yeah, it's flame mail. And this place you're gonna have the ice armor and the ice shield. Now, depending on which one you have, give one to the other person. So, yeah. This is the final floors of... okay, ice... Alright, use the save point on B7. When we get there, but I'm doing B10 right now. Sorry this video is going a little while, but I have to make sure I know what I'm doing. Okay, B10. One place is a save point, which is next to where you enter, if you want to grab it. I'm not, because I'm tough enough. And there's an ice shield and ice armor. I'm also going to pick up anything else. Also, if you want to get all the item maps for this, even though you can't complete them all, complete everything you can here. I won't, because I don't really care about the items, but a few of them, you get some good items, and you might want to complete them. Okay, so there's an ice shield and ice armor. Gonna pick up both of those. There's a save point over here. On this side. That one. To your left, there's a save point. Just so you know. Just making sure. Oh, for God's sakes, I hate these things. I hate flans. They're annoying. They're not really the most dangerous of enemies. Like, they hurt a little bit, but as long as you hit them a few times, they're gonna fall. As such, I'm just sort of... Oh yeah, very annoyed by flans. And their ilk. I tried to take them out, but damn, they have a lot of health, and they don't really do a whole bunch of things. They're not strong, they're just annoying. That's probably the worst part. They're annoying. Just very annoying in general enemies. You just want to get rid of them really fast. Not really much point in jumping on these things. That guy will petrify anywho. Or he'll die. He died. Okay. But just so you know, there is a save point there. If you want it. Personally, I'm not going to get it. But if you want it, grab it. Now, I'm going to head this way because this is where the items were. If I remember rightly, yeah. There's 2 items over this side. First is in here. I'm going to give this one to Cecil. This is pretty much just a... By the way, all these chests carrying equipment are just got... well, these annoying things. I don't even know why these things are an enemy. They're more of just an annoying obstacle. They waste your time for about 5 seconds and then you kill them. They're not tough enemies, nor do they really serve any purpose in this dungeon. And I will use a cottage when I get up to the 7th floor. Scanning, kill. Yeah, scan my fists! See? They're pathetic. I wouldn't risk attacking them without focusing at least once, but they're not that tough. Now, I'm gonna equip this on Cecil. This means now he resists... Why does Cecil have one of the... Equipped him an ice shield. Now he halves ice and fire. You want to give him some... There's a few things where you might want to change up your setups, but in this case... Oh, okay. Kill her first. That's important. Kill her as quickly as possible. Otherwise he's just going to summon more of those bloody things. Generally, these things are just slightly stronger versions of Calcus, and Blaine is not really a threat. Believe me, you're not going to be too threatened by those creatures. I mean, I don't know why they call this an enemy ambush. It's more of an enemy just sitting there and looking at you for 5 minutes. Defend. Defend. Defend, focus, retreat. It takes so long for this to happen. It literally is not a fight. It's just wasting your time. All extents and purposes, these things are just slight waste of time. Punch him. Kane doesn't even get down from jumping before Yang can end him with one focused punch. In this stance, they're not that strong. Equipped. Yeah. No, not you. Where is it? I'm gonna head out, and then we're gonna go, we have to go up to a place. Got the ice shield and ice armor? No, I have to go up. This video is going, okay, I want to end this video here, so I'm gonna continue a little bit further. This video will be a little long. I'm sorry, but it will be a little long, about 25-ish minutes, maybe, something like that. I'm not going to cover the boss in this one, because the boss takes a while to cover. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of this dungeon, and it does get a little annoying. Honestly, I would run from this fight, really. I should just run from this fight. It's wasting my time. Seriously, I'm just going to try and run away. The reason why I'm going to do that is because... Oh, how do I run away? Oh, wait, I don't remember how to run away. I thought there's a run away command. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, you see, this starts to become annoying very quickly. They're not tough enemies, they're just annoying enemies. That's the worst part about Flan-type enemies. They just exist to annoy the living daylights out of you for about 10 minutes. They take too long for essentially what are not really... They just give them high defense and say, oh, that's good enough for an enemy. I mean, they're just annoying, they're not threatening. For example, okay, in Final Fantasy II, they were threatening, because they could use powerful magic and stuff, and if you weren't prepared, they could kill you. Because your attacks did nothing, and they hurt. You've had to actually use magic and be smart about it. These guys are just, you know, they dumbed that down and just made them dumb, annoying enemies that just randomly whack you with physical attacks that do very little, very quickly. And that's the annoying part. They don't even deserve to be really called a threat. Osmos is nice, but I don't believe that works on many of the enemies that you're actually going to want to use it on. I'm just taking a little further ahead. I want to visit, yeah. There's something that you can do later, I'm just making sure. It's an argument that's going to help Lydia greatly in both this and subsequent playthroughs. But anyway, for now, I'm going to continue through this door. This is the 9th floor. You see that middle bit? By the way, there's an Arctic Wind and a High Potion. I'm not really too interested in either of those items. I mean, they're good. If you want them, grab them. Oh, by the way, the center door is locked for now. Ignore it for now. But keep going. I'm not going to bother grabbing that. It's not worth it for me. You're starting to see some of those enemies you saw around the other area. You saw some of these enemies in, what was it? Eblin Castle. Yeah. But they're not as... You're not going to be threatened by them here. Some of those enemies that are... Well, at least enemies that are somewhat similar. Don't worry too much, just... The enemies at Eblin are still slightly stronger than these guys. Don't be too worried. As long as you keep it up... Oh, that guy's tough, by the way. Cecil can't hurt him very much. I think he's resistant to ground. Let me check. No, he's just tough. Don't worry about him too much, though. Because he'll take some hits, but he can't really do that much. Cecil? Yeah, you can see how good Cecil is once you start getting him up to speed. This is important. You want Cecil to be... Cecil is strong. Don't worry. Cecil's turned out really good. This playthrough. He's level 47. Just annihilator. Right here. He's a talk of might. Now this is 8. I don't think there's actually on anything really on 8, 7, or 6 that is of note. Consider 7 to be the one place you want to. So let's just head up. This is, where is it? 8. Just consider it the place B7. And where am I now? Now, what I'm gonna do is head this way. Alright. Just everybody, well, prepare for... I'm gonna have Kane jump, but everybody else is not really gonna do anything. Like, you two are gonna defend, and you two are just gonna... I'm just gonna tab between you guys until something happens. Well... yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Something nasty like this can turn up. In which case... hit it with everything you've got. If something like this turns up, be warned, it's probably not long than... it doesn't even oddly enough, it doesn't even turn up here. I don't know why, it should be mentioned. Yeah, somebody who wrote this book obviously didn't mention the green dragon turns up here, or these things. You want to hit this thing hard, because it ain't an easy thing to kill. It's got a lot of health. Beware the dragon enemies. They will cause you trouble if you're not prepared to deal with one. Alright, I'm gonna have all the physical units just go out with physicals and try to finish it. That helps. That does it. I can give Rose a quick time to heal up now. Dual cast, Cure, and Shell. This will mean that, with the exception of Kane, these attacks are going to do less damage. But that's fine, because realistically it doesn't matter, considering the fact that Kane's going to be jumping 90% of turns. But Shell's important, because this guy hits hard. I hit him with someone that didn't do that much, I'm not going to keep hitting him with him. There's not a lot of point. Yeah, hits down. Though these enemies are tough, and but they give a decent amount of experience. See? When you gains a level, Rose gains a level. They give a decent amount of experience. That's the advantage of fighting dragons. If you find them, and you manage to beat one, you get a decent amount of experience. However, they are tough, and they take a lot of power to take out. So if you're not comfortable, just be careful when you're fighting them. As for... there's a few different enemies. There's a few different things that are going to happen here, and it's going to be quite complicated. But I think I'll end this episode here. Shapeshifting Tree, signing out. Next step, we face off against the boss. Wait, I hope you've enjoyed this Shapeshifting Tree. Signing out.